Before the video starts, please consider liking the video and sharing it around with your friends. Thank you for watching. The video will start right now. For over 4.5 billion years, there was only darkness. Nothing of importance happened. But then, something incredible happened. In September of 2006, Dave Baszucki and Eric Castle released Roblox to the world. And the world finally saw light for the first time. Peace and prosperity for many years to come. People considered the years following to be the golden years of planet Earth. They thought nothing could go wrong. But something did. Sometime in 2016, Roblox scam bots dressed as default bacon and acorn hairs started littering the comment sections with scams. They were in catalog items, groups, game pages, and models. Nowhere was safe. For a while, these bots ran rampant, but Roblox started cracking down on bots. Roblox added long cooldowns before you could comment, and some comment sections were even straight up removed, in areas like on hats and game pages. The bots had to improvise. Soon, they started spamming players' friend requests and following them. They named themselves "Check out my profile" or other things that would entice people to look at their profile, or they had scams linked to them. Soon, the bots went off-platform to social media such as Twitter and YouTube, and went after any Roblox player or Roblox-related video they could, bombarding them with tons of scams. They even started stealing thumbnails and titles from YouTubers and put tutorials on how to get free Robux, which were just links to more scams. Things went quiet for a while, and people thought the bots were at their peak. They had successfully raided Roblox, and nowhere on the website it was safe. But things suddenly got worse. In July of 2018, many players noticed that the bots were changing from their normal bacon and acorn hairs to green blockheads with a colored torso. People realized that the bots had formed a cult. Their goal was to transform all players to green blockheads as well. Things were getting bad for Roblox players. The puppeteer behind the bots were fearmongering the public as much as possible. Soon the bots were changing colors: red, blue, pink. And in September of 2018, the bots finally reached another milestone. They could finally wear accessories in different varieties of packages, and gears to look less like bots and more like normal players. They were getting smarter. People were fearing soon the bots would be indistinguishable from normal players. Little did they know that slight style changes were the least of their concern. In November of 2018, the bots were finally able to start joining games to spam advertisements and scam websites. There was no way to avoid these bots unless you disabled the chat. They were in every game, and developers had to start making a chat filter to try to combat the bots. The battle went from Roblox alone to finally affecting developers. It seemed like a losing battle for them, as in the comment section for items, the bots would change slight letters to make it so they could bypass the chat filter, and the developers had to find ways to censor the bots without ruining the chat feature for the game itself, as certain games needed communication between teammates for the game to function. In December of 2018, bots were joining Roblox by the thousands a minute. This was starting to look like a pandemic of scam bots for many players. And it seemed like in the span of 2 years there had been no re-Captcha, letting the bots roam free. That finally changed. Roblox finally added a Captcha, which was fairly simple. Rotate the Roblox item to be upright, and it would let you do what you want. The Captchas were on everything: the sign-up page, comment sections, to join groups. People were happy. Roblox had finally clapped back. The only problem was the Captcha was broken, and some people had to do it 10 to 20 times before being able to do basic things. Or it would say you got it wrong, even if you didn't. Some people even reported getting weird images where they couldn't see how to do it or put it in the correct spot to pass the Captcha. Over time, Roblox was able to fix most of these issues, and after December, the Captcha did seem to greatly slow down the bots, and people noticed less and less bots, as Roblox was able to change the Captcha image often to keep the bots on their toes. After that, things seemed to quiet down for a few months. They temporarily moved to Discord in March of 2019 due to Captcha being quite an issue for the bots. How they operated on Discord was they would spam you friend requests, and if you accepted them, they would link you to scam websites. This didn't last long, as YouTubers were quick to inform the community about the scam and not to trust the bots, which ruined their effectability. Roblox bot makers needed a way to bypass these tricky captchas. Soon, the bot makers were paying kids Robux for passing captchas for the bots to sign up. All you had to do was download the program for the bot. The program would pop up with the Roblox browser and quickly make a new account. All the player had to do was to pass the sign-up captcha and you'd be rewarded Robux. In July of 2019, the floodgates for the scam bots fell apart. They were back in full force, and the captcha was pretty much useless. But this time the bots had a different strategy. They were going to bot scam games to the front page. If you joined, the games had bright, colorful screens promising free Robux if you went to their websites. For over a month, Roblox had a massive botting issue. It got so bad, most front page games were botted. Roblox developers were losing money over getting kicked off the front page and were in an uproar. But it wasn't just games being botted. Scammers were making models and audios with viruses and botting them to the front page of the free model page. If you put the models in your game with viruses, you'd lose your account. After this, Roblox made more improvements to the captcha, and scam bots were greatly starting to decrease. In November of 2019, bot makers were able to create bots that could join YouTubers and exploit to mess with YouTubers, trying to get them to add them on Discord. These weren't scam bots, and the exploit was quickly patched after a user named RealKingBob found out the exploits and reported it to Roblox. In May of 2020, a YouTuber named Kaneko Kitten made a video talking about Bible bots from games such as Team Fortress 2 and other online games. A few days later, Bible bots started flooding Roblox, trying to convert people to Christianity. They had basic commands such as confess, pray, ask God, verse, and more. People speculated scam bots were finally becoming independent from the creator and having free thought. The problem was, since the bots were no longer under the same person, the bots were starting to discover other religions, such as Islam and Judaism. And the other bots started hijacking the Christian bots trying to convert people to their preferred religion. A full-on holy war began between the religions. We're only at the beginning of this war, and nothing crazy has happened yet. The bots have evolved from mindless bacon hairs to cultist green blockheads, to being able to change colors, to changing accessories, to being able to join games, to hive minding and botting games to the front page, to being able to exploit, to finally be able to convert to Jesus Christ himself, and finally to have conflict and war. Scam bots have finally been able to turn away from their scamming ways, but at what cost? That's all for you guys today. Thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like on the video to help spread it around, and subscribe to the channel to join the Candle Army, the slowest growing channel, but you'd help make it grow a little quicker with your support.